Hi, this is Dustin, your RV specialist. I recently sat down with Stacy from Wholesale Warranties and we did an interview with her. We hope you enjoy this 5-part series. We wanted to talk about like 5 top repairs, 5 top claims that we have. So I mean, I can tell you what 5 issues that we see all the time on a daily basis, and then same for you if you want to discuss. So a lot of times, our number one is probably slide outs. A customer calls in, hey, my slide out is stuck, obviously it won't come in and out. I would say the number 2 is probably, if it's a motorized or nicer fifth wheel, be a leveling jack system.
Yep.
Something's failed or is preventing them from actually retracting it to leave their campground or leave their home with it. Then I would say, obviously an appliance repair, refrigerator, water heater, furnace, something like that's failed on their units. And then plumbing, usually showers, waters, tanks.
Yeah. So really our top 5 claims kind of follow that same pattern that you just had. So interesting to get that feedback. It makes a lot of sense. So slide outs, leveling jacks, water pump, top 3. Yeah. Refrigerators go a lot. And that's always one that we talk to our customers about. It seems like it can be a simple repair, but it often isn't. It's one of those, reasons you look at a warranty and you're like, okay, well, what is it really going to cover? And you look at parts and labor. Even if it's a fairly minor part within the refrigerator, often the labor to get that refrigerator out of the motorhome, which can go through the front windshield, and it's quite a labor-intensive thing to fix a refrigerator. And those are in our top 5 always failed components that we pay claims on. So something good to know. And then hot water heaters, those go quite frequently as well. So that kind of rounds out our top 5. And on hot water heater, that the cost of that, it can be, under $1,000. It can also be $10,000 if you have one of the fancy ones that gives you that immediate hot water. It's a really nice benefit to have in your rig, but it's also going to cost you big when they go. So that one does hit our top 5 claim components as well.
And something to think about too, as you're a consumer watching this, is preventive maintenance. It's great to have an extended warranty, something that's there to protect you, but learn what kind of unit you have. If you have a slide out water heater, furnace, refrigerator, any of your appliances, learn what brands they are. A lot of times, Stacy, what we'll see is we'll get a consumer that has an extended warranty. They're out camping at a campground and something will fail. My toilet leaks, my faucet leaks, my water pump, something's not operating. And then what we'll see is they'll contact a mobile RV tech, and maybe that mobile RV tech doesn't have the backing of a shop or the manufacturer or a supply company, and they may not have the training for that. So we're always instructing our customers that are, especially the local ones, even ones in transit, is learn what you have in your unit so that way it better protects you, and then learn how to maintain what you have so that you don't end up, nobody wants to be broke down on 4th of July weekend.
Right.
At the repair shop, hoping their extended warranty is going to cover it, which 90% of the time everything's covered, unless it's neglect or abuse or something that has been maintained. So, what type of slide out do you have? The example would be, let's say it's a BAL slide out with a cable system, and you contact your rep, your mobile repair guy, and he comes out to you. He may get out there and not know anything about that particular slide out, or if it was a Schwinn tech or something along those lines, because they're not keeping up with the certifications and the training of it. So it's not that they can't necessarily figure it out, but I think to answer, if you're questioning, hey, is my extended warranty going to cover this item? Yes, they do. The only time I've ever seen claims become denied is, we'll just say, folks on the job training. If it takes the average technician a half hour to replace something, and somebody that's not trained, like our repair facility, we do constant training. So if somebody that's not trained would take 2 or 3 hours to do a simple job that would only normally take an hour, that's the kind of stuff that usually, and I see on our side, Stacy, that would be declined. Is that what you would think too?
Yeah, we run into that sometimes. So with our policies, you can take it to any licensed repair facility, US or Canada, and that includes mobile mechanics. But that licensed repair facility means that they're in business to work on RVs. And it's always a good idea, like you said, to know what it is that's broken and work with a repair facility that is specialized in that. So we work often, almost always with RV techs, sure, but we also work with appliance repair, because if, you know, it is a washer dryer or a refrigerator, that's going to be sometimes the best person to go to. So knowing about your unit, anything RVing related, from like the fun stuff, like where to go, to the less fun stuff, like extended warranties and repairs and things you don't want to think about as often. Education is the most important part of RVing. And we'll say it, I've said it a million times, I'll say it again. RVing, the community is amazing. You can learn so much from your neighbor at the campground, from your repair facility, you know, going on YouTube, checking out people who have been through what you're about to go through, like learn from other people's mistakes, learn from their facility or their repair issues, and really educate yourself so that you can make those really smart choices when it comes down to where to take your rig and knowing what's going on.
If you would like to learn more about Wholesale Warranties, please see the link in the YouTube description box below. Thanks so much for watching.